dream, getting the royal scar, holding a diamond blade, throwing it far, holding your breath still. You jump the fire, we'll just sit and wait till you see me fly. Put my finger on it. Trying to tell me you got the wrong guy. See me fly, you know they'll never catch me for it. See me fly, the way I put my finger on it. See me fly, you got it. Then try to tell me you got the wrong guy.
Hey guys, it's Miles and Max from Super Shock here. Behind us you can see the magnificent G63, and you might recognise this from Instagram. It's at G63Traveller, and what he's done is he has entrusted us with his pride and joy, and we're going to be creating a bespoke suspension system for it with 8, and that's right, you heard correctly, 8 dampers.
That's right, so in this video we're going to take you through the design process, the build, and then we'll take you for a bit of a drive and show you how she performs. So what do you say, Miles?
Well, let's take it for a drive then.
Let's hop in. So we're in the car now, and I'm driving it on an 80k an hour windy road, similar to what you'll find in the country. Now, I had the misfortune of driving this car on the same road on the original suspension, and it was a little bit terrifying. Beautiful car, very expensive car, and when you're driving it on a road, like a nice windy road at relatively high speed, I didn't have the trust and the confidence that it was going to do what I expected it to do. So that's a bit of a mixture of the car being really tall with a lot of weight, so it's got a really high center of gravity, and the suspension wasn't really tuned to be optimal in that situation. So what we've done is we've ripped out all of the old stuff and built 8 custom dampers. That's right, 2 on each wheel to better support the weight of the vehicle and to better control the weight transfer of the vehicle in the corners.
As Max said, there were several characteristics which added up to create a poor driving experience. To get the most out of this vehicle, we went back to the drawing board and started from scratch. First up, we weighed the vehicle and measured the suspension, which included determining current suspension travel, motion ratios, anti-roll bar rates, and kinematics of the steering. We fed these measurements and data into our proprietary software to simulate the vehicle and create key suspension parameters that ensure optimal safety, ride quality, and performance. We then tore out all of the old suspension, and using the foundations of our super touring range, we set about creating a bespoke setup. This vehicle previously had remote reservoir dampers. Super Shock revalved these dampers, however with the additional load of added accessories, the spring and damper combination was not up to the task, meaning we had to start from scratch. Super Shock's roots are in performance enhancement, which is why we chose to integrate our shell reservoir system. This system takes the best parts of a racing monotube damper and an off-road remote reservoir damper and packages them inside of an inverted strut body. The advantage of this system is that we get longer suspension travel, meaning greater off-road capability and improved thermal properties, which translates to longer component life and better handling over broken or corrugated roads. Like with all Super Shock products, we optimised the spring rate to support the load of the vehicle, which works in conjunction with the signature pneumatic ride control of the Super Touring dampers. The pneumatic ride control acts as a progressive spring and allows us to utilise softer mechanical springs than seen in most conventional systems. This promotes improved ride quality while maintaining that control of the vehicle's mass. By integrating these systems, we see an improvement on safety and the addition of a plush ride quality, even on the worst roads Australia has to offer. The final touch was to tune the driver feedback. The steering damper in the original setup wasn't suitable, so we designed a custom 2-way steering damper. This allowed us to fine-tune the steering feel and response, connecting the driver with the road.
So I think we've landed at a really good spot with ride quality. So when you're on the highway at really high speeds, this car's still got the motion, it rises and falls with the road, so it feels nice and supple. But when you're on the slower, windier stuff, you've still got that connection with the road, so the car's responsive and you can feel the car. You get to understand what the car's doing and respond to how it is. So you get that connection. As a driver, that's crucially important in order to gain trust in the car. That's really what the customer wanted, and I think he's going to be really happy with this. Well, that gives you a bit of an insight into how we go about designing our suspension systems.
So we hope you enjoyed the video, and of course if you're looking for a suspension system for your vehicle, get in contact with us. You can reach us at superstock.com, give us a call or check out our social media. So until next time,
It's time to give the keys back to the owner.
catch you then.